Welcome back everyone to Digi-Showdown Season 2. We are back for more exciting Digimon card game action. I'm going to be your co-host for today as well, different fight, and joining me today is East. How are you feeling, buddy?
Dude, I'm feeling really good, and the folks out there, we've got a lot of Digimon action coming your way, but hey, hold on. If this is your first Digi-Showdown video you're watching for Season 2, we had an entire first bracket. Also, we had a first game for this bracket, so if you haven't seen any of those games, do us a favor, go back and check those out a little bit later. But look, they were fantastic games all around, and I'm hoping that this one matches the energy that those brought.
And I think that will not be a problem because for this side of the bracket, our champion is Dan Vang. And you know, I'm looking forward to seeing more of those Jesmon plays from him as well because we have another very talented challenger to go up against him as well.
Yeah, the challenger here, a guy by the name of Lito. I think he got into Digimon for a lot of the reasons that all of us did. You know, the mechanics and the memory mechanic especially, it's just super unique, super interesting. You can't find that anywhere else. And so because of that, he's really stuck with the game. He's really wanted to learn and compete in the game alongside everybody else here. And so he's going to be running D-Brigade today, a deck that is super aggressive, super powerful, and within the Draconic War set, only got stronger. So I'm really looking forward to the plays that he makes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this game is going to go down. You know, Jesmon's a deck that needs to set up against something that's a lot more aggressive. But let's hear from our challenger first to see how they feel going into this game.
Hey there, I'm Lito, aka Ryan, and I come from California. Today I'm running D-Brigade, so D-Brigade got a lot of new support in EX3, so I'm excited to play through and see how those change the playstyle. Well, if you look at competitive Digimon experience, I don't think you can deny the gap between me and the champion, but you know, it's best of one, so anything can happen here. Yeah, you know, opportunities like this don't come very often, so I hope you get the most out of this experience, try to learn how a seasoned player views the game, and hopefully I find something to surprise them and come away with a win.
So let's hop right into the action here again. Dan Bang going to be on the left. Lito is going to be on the right here. I believe that Dan Bang is going first.
That is right. And when you're playing Jesmon, you're definitely happy to go first.
Absolutely. You want to find that Saber Huckmon as well as those Sistermons and the Jesmons as fast as possible. And the first way to do that is, of course, by the good boy Huckmon.
That's right. So going to give up the search. Don't have a better level 3 to go into, but Huckmon has been found. And now we just need a level 5. And we got the stack slowly coming together.
Yeah, now, again, Lito is running a really aggressive deck in Commandramon and D-Brigade. And the good thing about that deck for Dan Vang here is that his Huckmon's inheritance effect of being able to destroy a Digimon with 5,000 DP or less is actually going to do a lot of work here. It can take out lots of the Commandramon that would just be in his way and that would stop lots of potential swings. Yeah,
you're right. I mean, honestly, this part of, you know, the two Huckmons is sometimes I feel like kind of glossed over because you're always thinking like, okay, you know, I'm probably going into a board, you know, with like a level 6 on it, or, you know, I just got to like fight this huge stack. But there are some matchups in this meta. You know, I feel like both Green and Commandramon are both those kind of decks that this can be really strong against.
Yeah, we're going to see the Commandramon Digivolve and raise. He's going to go into the new Sealsdramon as well. This is fantastic. Just jamming. What a good effect.
Yeah, I mean, you put that on any card, I'll be pretty happy.
Right? Give Jesmon jamming. Everybody's nightmare.
I love it.
Now, the question is, how does he close the turn out here? I think it's going to be hard to choke if you are at 0 going into your last play. And it looks like he's not going to be able to choke very much. He's going to play the 3-cost Commandramon.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Passing basically on, you know, a memory tamer cost is a little painful because this means that Dan could potentially go into a level 5 and a level 6 to pass.
Yeah, that's a good point here. And we do know that...
Promotion.
Promote. Hold on. You might be right here.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. Now keep in mind, this Commandramon on Lito's side is actually really good. Whenever it's destroyed, you could look at the top 3 cards of your deck and find another Commandramon and just play it immediately.
This is going to be big. Of course, being able to swing into unsuspend Digimon is going to be pretty effective. As we're going to see Dan do it right now.
We're going to get the draw off the Digimon, though. That's really important there. find that Saber Huckmon, that Jessmon, those Sistermon you need. He's gonna swing right into the Commandramon. And the question is, oh, he doesn't find the target though. Hold on.
Yep, that's the blocker one actually.
Yeah, the blocker Commandramon, pretty nice here. He, if he wants to go on the defensive, yeah, definitely has the option now, but I doubt that's what Leo's gonna do. Feels like Commandramon is just always forward all the time.
Ooh, activating from Master to Disciple, and then finding the one-of Savior. You love to see it.
Ooh. Does he want to grab it though? He already has the Savior on board. Does he want to grab a Sistermon instead? What's the choose here?
Yeah, we're gonna go for Blanc, that draw power. Honestly, compared to most like Jessmon games, Danbang's hand is not too huge yet. I mean, we haven't had like a single searcher go off outside of this option card, so Blanc is definitely gonna help with that.
Meanwhile, on Lito's side, no blockers for Danbang, which means that security is looking pretty tasty to all these D-Brigade Digimon.
Yeah, and the Savior Huckmon is potentially tradable, as it's just kind of left open with its 7k DP.
He's gonna swing in here with the Sealsdramon. What's the security check? Ooh, Sistermon Blanc. That's good though. That's good.
Yep, we want that in the trash. Be able to play it out by the various effects. And Lito's not letting up the aggression. We're gonna just keep on going. Another Sistermon Blanc. That's a lot of targets now.
Oh my god. Danbang got the Sistermon in hand, got the Sistermon in trash. He's about to take Lito to church.
Yep. Alright. Commandramon gonna come on down. Once again, giving that pressure. If you delete this, well, I get to play something else.
All right, here, yeah. Also, keep in mind that the Sealsdramon does unspin because of the Missamon's inheritance effect here. The new Missamon from Draconic War, giving you reboot if you have another D-Brigade Digimon on the field.
They really did make a Digi-Egg just for this deck. Like, they knew that people love D-Brigade, they gave it all the good support, and if that was enough, here's a Missamon.
Right. Oh, we are gonna go into, looks like, is that gonna be Jessmon?
It's gonna be the GX, the secret of the set.
Oh my god. I think that might be the X antibody. My bad.
Oh, that's true. It is indeed the X antibody. You know, like the parallels for these cards, they look so beautiful, but they're also very similar.
They're really similar. I think they actually have the same or similar artists doing most of those. So yeah, I would expect to see them kind of similar there. But that means that it's a nice little theme if you can grab all of them, right?
Yep, exactly. All right, so the block is now in play. You get the extra draw. You have the blocker as well, which might actually be pretty necessary because a lot of these Commandramon are swinging for pretty low swing, so you can actually manage to block some of them too.
Yeah, the Sealsdramon probably going to get through, but that 1000 DP Commandramon, probably not at this point.
Might want to chill.
Speaking of, his brother in arms back there and raising.
Yep. They're just getting in line, ready. I mean, at the end, like, you basically want to swing in with all of them and just, like, try to get as much into the trash and just get closer to your win con, right? Because you need that stack, and we know how lethal that can be.
Yeah. I don't care how many security you have, I'm willing to throw wave after wave of Commandramon at them. We are going to see the swing, though, speaking of. Are we going to see a block come out here?
Ooh.
No.
I like this attack pattern because here you kind of force the take, because if you block it, then the system one gets traded over.
Oh, that's true, yeah. But with only with two security left on Danbang's side, he's got to be sweating at this point, right?
I'm ready to see the Jessmon sweep after this.
Oh yeah, I'm a little worried, man. Jessmon's about to start playing Sistermon with the Saber Huckmon's inheritance effect. He's got a card draw off the Goodymon. Big, fat 11,000 DP Digimon swinging into Lito security. What is Lito gonna do?
Yeah, especially because this is the kind of matchup where, as Lito, you can expect that at least some of the security is going to be pretty tanky. Like, you're looking at over 10k DP. But it's the opposite for Dan, because you know that anything you attack into is most likely a Commandramon.
That's true, yeah. The deck runs tons of level 3s, and you know level 3 is not the highest DP Digimon. Meanwhile, Jessmon, though, is pretty beefy.
Yeah, that's going to be coming down. Goodymon for the draw. Bauhuckmon for that sweet deletion.
Oh, wait a second. He could delete the Sealstrom here. So good.
Oh, that's big. That is actually really big. No more jamming for this one.
Yeah, and that means that he doesn't have to worry about that swinging over his Sistramon. Now Sistramon is, I guess, not quite able to block that Commandramon without some repercussion. But still, it is one less attack going into security. But oh, he does have another one. There we go.
Yep. More draw as well. That's good. Now, as long as we keep the Jessamon on the board and doesn't, get taken out by security, Chikurimon is not going to be enough. Only 3k DP.
That is true. Now, keep in mind that Sistramon did drop because of the Saber Huckmon's inheritance effect, and he's going to search out here to finish up his turn, it seems like, from Master to Disciple.
Yep. And most importantly, passing on 1 memory. That is really huge. And we actually have a target. I was a little worried seeing 2 option cards, but luckily we have the Master Disciple to keep it going too, because it actually does have Royal Knight in its strength.
Yeah, that's really, really rare, I feel like, in the game where an option card actually has a trait.
Right?
So now, what's the response from Lido? You have 2 blockers up, a huge Jessamon, and you somehow need to find a way to eat up those last 2 security and get 1 more swing. What's the answer here?
I mean, in terms of being an aggro deck, Lido's been definitely playing it right, but now Dan actually has blockers, and honestly, in the current Digimon Card Game metagame, having blockers isn't actually that often seen, right?
That's true, yeah, pretty rare, but I mean, they're definitely putting in work here in Jessamon.
Absolutely.
Now the question is,
oh,
really?
That's a big commitment too.
That's an 8-cost punch in the face to Jessamon. The Iron Fisted Onslaught's going to get rid of Jessamon and give Dan 7 memory to work with. I feel like if he has the pieces, he could build back up. But the question is, does he have the pieces?
We've been searching a lot, and honestly, just kind of looking at the thickness of the cards in hand on Dan Bang's side, I feel like it's 9 or 10 cards.
Right, that plus the for Master Disciple is going to help him cycle through a little bit more of the deck here, and he does see a Jessamon.
Yep, there's the one from the starter deck.
Where's that Saber Huckmon at, though?
Oh, and this is where that turn 1 or turn 2 search, where he chose not to take the Savior, I come back and bite.
Oh, yeah, you were right. So at that time, he was like, oh, maybe I'll need another level 2. But now it's not level 2, but level 4. But now it's the level 5 is the choke point here. Oh, wait, hold on.
All right, Master Disciple, reduce that cost.
We're going to see the Bao Huckmon.
Yep,
the Bao
coming
Huckmon
down.
we saw earlier, right?
All right, that wasn't
cost
searched, but as he found the level 5, that's the scary part.
Yeah, oh, look, maybe
CL?
not. Gonna go to 0 here. It's a thick CL, 4 cost, but he's gonna search top 3.
There we go.
There it is.
That's the only card you want to see. Nothing else matters.
Right. Keep in mind, the rest of those cards do get trashed. But now the CL here with Reboot, the Sistramon Blanc with Blocker. What's really good about that CL is that she has 5k DP, and now that she has Blocker... Oh, wait, what?
Oh,
wait, what?
My God. We're actually seeing the DNA Digivolution here into Chimeramon.
Wow, I completely forgot that Dan Bang had a Chimeramon. Doesn't even need the level 5 Saber Huckmon. And can he get rid of the Commandramon with the inheritance effect of Chimeramon? Or with the effect of Chimeramon?
That is honestly so impressive already. Just the fact that, because he only plays 1 copy. There's only 1 Chimeramon, and he has a Savior.
Oh my God!
See, this is the crazy thing about Jessamon is that there are so many search effects that the things that you send to the bottom of the deck from your first search effect, you will potentially see again by your 6 or 7.
That's true. So he put the Saber Huckmon up underneath the Chimeramon. Chimeramon used its ability to reduce the DP of the Commandramon, which destroyed it, and it got to play another one here on Lido's side because of the deletion effect. The question is he going to attack? He is. Okay. A little greedy here. Not going to go into the Jessamon.
And it's going to unsuspend too, because we do have a Sistramon in play, right?
And it destroys this Commandramon. The full board wipe and the attack and the unsuspend?
The tempo is so huge right now. It's crazy. Like, honestly, last turn I thought Leto had this. I thought we were just barely away. But Dan is actually rebuilding in the most unconventional ways possible. And oh, Darkdramon actually answers the Chimeramon.
No.
Whew. That's one of the rare over 10k TP Digimon in Leto's deck.
That's that new big beefy Draconic Roar Darkdramon putting in the defense that Leto needed at that moment. So that means Dan's got to start all the way over again. But we do know that he does have the Saber Hookmon in hand. Does he have a Bow Hookmon though?
Yep. That's I mean, at this point, doesn't Dan Bang just know the rest of his deck from like all those search effects?
I guess he does. He's like, well, what don't I have left? Yeah.
It's like the next time you do a search effect, you can just declare the cards before you flip them over. Like we're reaching that state of the game.
Meanwhile, here on Leto's side, though, he's gonna rebuild his own board, pulling up the Commandramon here and raising. The question is, what do you do from here? Because there is still a blocker on Dan Bank's side, and now because he does have that Hookmon on the board, if he plays a Sistermon, it can use this effect to gain a memory.
It's crazy. I can't believe. Oh, it doesn't stop there.
God.
It doesn't stop there. Because, of course, you know, Darkdramon actually has everything you need to put back to the deck. We've seen so many of these Commandramon just going left and right, aggroing, getting taken out, you know, going down from the stacks that exist, from the security. It's time. Darkdramon with a rush.
Yeah, so this Darkdramon here is going to take 5 cards and put them on the top of Leto's deck. So what's really important here is the choice of the order of those cards. He needs to make sure that he can use them in the order that he puts them in and doesn't just like slam 5 cards randomly down on top of his deck, right? Because you can technically make yourself brick in this case.
Oh yeah. You can see how carefully everything's being laid out. I mean, basically whatever you choose to Digivolve into is going to be the first card that you're going to draw off of the stack. So make sure your plays are connecting smoothly.
Exactly that. Now again, the new Darkdramon from EX3 is very powerful, but you also want to make sure you get your hands on this old BT4 Darkdramon. Fantastic support for the deck, and still, again, keeping Leto in the game as we see here.
Yeah, I mean, just Rush on a playable body is very impressive, to say the least.
Very, very good. Especially 11 KDP. And because of he stacked 5 cards there, he's going to get to reduce the Darkdramon's cost by 10, which will put him just at 0 so he can continue his turn here, and he is going to swing.
We don't see a block come out. Oh, the Chessmon GX actually is enough. 15,000 DP. Ooh. Well,
just when you think that Darkdramon was going to live, not today. That's the revenge shot there from Dan Bank Security for taking out his Chimeramon earlier. And that puts Leto again back at square one.
It feels like both these players have been going to square one every single turn.
This is the kind of back and forth you want to see in the Digimon TCG. With the new cards from, you know, BT10 and the EX3 set, you're definitely getting it.
Yeah, it's been, honestly, just a really cool format. And it feels like not just this format, but looking into the future too, like just so much good stuff, so many cool decks, so many cool ideas being represented as new archetypes as well. It's just a good time to be a Digimon card game player.
Absolutely. Gonna go into the Hookmon again. Like we said before, Dan Bank has to build up again from the bottom.
Yep. And you basically know what you're drawing off the top here too. You can draw 2 with this Blanc.
Yeah, he has to discard a card in hand. Probably a Sistermon, I'd imagine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gonna be the CL. Look at that. I feel like Dan Bang's hang is already bigger than the remaining deck size.
Yeah, man, he's definitely got a tome in hand. That thing is huge and thick. Now the question is, are any of those cards actually useful?
I'm seeing the lack of a level 4 right now. Are we just gonna play Rookie Rush?
Ooh, okay, I like this. Solarmon here allows him to prevent the reduction of play costs, which means that Leto plays another Darkdramon. He's paying the full 13.
Making sure that doesn't happen. Only 2 memory for Leto to work with.
Ooh, oh, also, hold on a second. If Leto were to have a Death Exmon here, the Solomon would also stop that. So this is actually really smart. He padded out the wide board with the Solomon, making sure that he can't just have it like wiped in one go.
That is really huge. Season2 here can barely get over the blocker.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm in Dan's position, I might just like lose the blocker here.
Yeah, like the jamming is so annoying. This might be key. And of course, I mean, you cannot afford to take both attacks anyway. But
hold on, easy thinking about it.
Thing is, you can take this and then basically just block the last one to keep it in play. All right, CL is going to be enough in terms of GP. Oh, but
right,
the jamming is going to stop
the
deletion.
There.
Oh, we're going to keep the stack going. Ooh,
wait, what?
Mega Dramon.
Mega Dramon. Where, huh? Did you see this in the deck list?
I think looking at it now, there is a bit of spice in this list, actually.
Ooh, I like this. The Mega Dramon here going to delete 3 cost. Yeah.
Oh, this could actually be a huge punish, too. Yep. All right, no more blockers. So, wasn't able to finish it that turn. But now it's like, all right, if you don't have a blocker in hand or you don't have a way to bring out this block again, it is over. And honestly, I think he is out of all the blocker Sistermons just because of how many he's been trashing left and right.
Wait, he does have 4 memory to work with, though. So hold on, we're going to see the Digivolve into the Bao Huckmon. Yeah, there it is. That's going to be for 2. I'm trying to think if there is something that could save him here.
Oh,
he's going to spin it for Master Disciple.
Oh, let's see it. You basically have to clear out this board and then some.
Yeah, it's a good point. He's going to go into the Saver Huckmon, which we knew he had in hand from before. This could allow him to attack the blocker.
Yeah, this would be huge.
Would he be able to get another Sistermon up, though, is the question. He needs to find a way to get a Sistermon from trash, the one with block we saw before.
The unfortunate thing is that because... Oh, goes the Jesmon, okay. The Splits actually, I think, answers this board because we're able to trade the Megadramon and then use the Bauhawkmon to delete the 2000 DP one.
You're so smart, Jesmon brains out here synchronizing. He's gonna get the whole board clear here.
And you're passing on lethal essentially. Look at this board.
Holy crap.
Yep, that gets the delete. You trade off the Mega, and you're basically fine. You're still drawing cards too.
It's also piercing, right? Or is it just Blitz?
I think this one is just Blitz.
Oh, that's right, yeah. The X antibody has piercing, I believe. Well, the Pagumon effect here going to let him grab the top card if it's a black Digimon, and it is. I don't know if he sees another turn, man.
Oh, don't forget about the Savior. There's still another System one that can come out, and we can get the blocker back. Is this checkmate?
It might be. Especially with the Solomon up there, and then he's bringing out the Choir of Sistermon again. Let's see if we can get this other Sistermon shell played from the Jesmon effect. We saw the other one played from Saber Huckmon. Jesmon also allows you to play a Sistermon, and this is every Jesmon player's favorite dance, the Sistermon Shuffle. There we go. Got them all on the front lines now.
Everyone's favorite. The well-known Sistermon Shuffle. But this is...
Now the question is...
this is a board and a half. Like, we went from thinking there's no way. Like, that's it. Danbang cannot reach 8k DP, cannot find a way to clear up this board, but Golden does it.
Where there's a will, there's a way. There's definitely a will here. The question is, if you're Lito, hope this will be a really good security check.
Alright, well, hold on. We're still... This whole time we've been resolving effects, by the way. This whole time has been just effect. We're not going to security. We need that Megatron gone. We are not taking chances. Even if this Jesmon gets answered, we have 5 attacks on board. We'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, does Lito have an out here? We saw all that aggression in the early game, but now he's kind of out of gas.
I think that last turn was so beautiful that even if he doesn't manage to close out this game, I am giving points for just how much momentum he's been trying to claw back every single turn.
definitely some champion level plays. You can definitely see why Dan Bang is in that champion seat. Because even when like all the chips are down, he's definitely still fighting.
Yeah, doing everything possible. And now, 3 memory to work with. Lito, what can you do? The Solarmon being still in play, by the way, might be the biggest decisive factor here.
Now, he goes to the Sealsdramon, but you need to find a way to actually get over one of those Sistermon, man.
Yep.
What's the answer? Does he have one?
I'm not seeing too much. Like, your ability to actually push out big bodies is just being shut down by a 3-cost, 3000 DP Solarmon. And Dan Vang must be feeling some sense of relief, as this is a very lethal board.
Yeah, that Commandramon, he can block, but it's not going to be much.
It's going to be points for effort, but not much beyond that. No, he can't even. Bauhakmon gets rid of it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and he plays another Sistermon, gains some memory off that, and gets plus 2 KDP. So whatever he's checking, definitely not going to kill him now.
God, this feels like it's been a master class in Chessmon plays by Dan Vang. Make sure you take notes, fellow Chessmon players, because you don't get to see this too often.
Hakmon there to gain the memory off the Sistermon play. What is that security? Also, the draw from there from the good one.
Yep, we're gonna get that draw, but that security is iron-fisted onslaught, but just not really at the right timing.
Yeah, doesn't feel like it should be coming up right now. Maybe one turn before would have been good again.
Yeah, or like if Dan has started attacking with anything else, but that wouldn't have happened because Jeswan needs to play out the stuff. But we are 3 swings away from game. Yale's gonna start us off.
What's it gonna be? Ooh, just a new Tankramon.
This will take it out.
He's got a BP.
Next swing. Block with the 3K.
The Commandramon, which means that Dan Bang's gonna close out there with the Hakmon over Lito in a fantastic fashion.
Beautiful game right there.
And there you have it. Dan Bang taking a win there over Lito. But you know, man, Lito had some amazing plays during that game. The Sealsdramon aggression in the early game with the jamming. The Commandramon just wave after wave. So good.
Yeah, like that was so well played. Trying to like keep the pressure going all the time. But Dan Vang, dude, this is why this guy is so famous in this community. Like, there were situations in that game where I was like, there's no way he's coming back from that. This is definitely it. Like, I didn't expect to see Dan Vang lose, but he just manages to make the craziest of comebacks. And honestly, I want to hear from Lito how that game went down and how he feels after such a close game.
Yeah, the match was really fun. I think both of us got to, play the way the decks wanted to. So that's always nice to see kind of the power of these decks come alive on the playmat. Yeah, definitely the Jesmon deck's ability to go wide with Sistermon blockers. It's a great counter to the rush style that D-Brigade wants to do. And makes me really have to play around it and kind of get in the way of progress. So I think that definitely played a huge component to Champion's victory. Yeah, I think the Sealsdramon jamming is super strong. The new Sealsdramon and the new Missamon support with the reboot, it makes it really safe to get those early attacks in. So I think I'm very happy with how they planned out. I wish I could have played some of the more new cards as well, just to get those on the field. But I'm really happy with their performance.
Again, you heard it from the challenger there. Look, man, I don't know about you, but just watching that as a spectator, I feel fulfilled. Like, I got to see some amazing plays. I love the new Sealsdramon just jamming. The new Missamon, the Digitama we talked about, the Digi-Egg, being able to just like reboot at the end of the beginning of your opponent's turn. So good. So many great cards coming out of Draconic Roar.
Yeah, and for Jesmon, I mean, Jesmon was already a pretty well-oiled machine, but with the starter deck as well as the support in BT10, there's just even more searchability. I mean, you saw Dan Vang basically knew his entire deck throughout the later stage of that game. Like, that is incredible. And, being able to rely on GX, having such a big body, 15,000 DP, in a deck that didn't have that before is honestly even better. Like, that actually came in clutch during this game, and honestly, I'm very impressed. And if you want to start playing Jesmon or pick up some of the new D-Brigade cards, we have some good news for you. The Digimon Card Game set Cross Encounter features multiple characters from the Digimon Cross Wars anime. Take advantage of the new Digi-Cross effect to enhance your deck. The box toppers for this set features one alternate art Tamer card and a starter deck entry pack. The theme of the Digimon Card Game theme booster Draconic Roar is dragons, and the set features some of the most fearsome and powerful dragon-type Digimon there are. And these cards aren't only powerful. The set features some of the coolest looking artwork ever released for the game. Additionally, the box topper features one of 6 possible alternate art cards and one possible secret rare card. Be sure to collect them all. The Digimon TCG Cross Encounter and Theme Booster Draconic Roar are both available now at stores near you.
You know, DF, we've been talking about some pretty cool cards releasing, but I feel like there's one other thing the folks at home should be excited about.
And what's that?
This right here. The Digimon Battle Hero is finally releasing in America. The idea behind this revolutionary new toy is to move more, battle more with your favorite Digimon.
What do you mean by move more, battle more?
Oh, well, the Battle Hero tracks things like your heart rate, steps, exercise missions, as well as trophies you earn to help the Digimon inside grow stronger and digivolve.
Yeah, I already knew that. I got an uncle that works at Bandai. And you see, the cool thing is that as you're going around exploring the world, you can actually tap your Vital Hero against various NFCs, and then there you can battle against various other Digimon, to help you grow throughout your journey. And that's not all, because of course, on top of that, you can also fight against your friends and family against their Digimon and train and grow stronger together. And that's not it, because the Vital Hero also has the Vital Bracelet Lab app where you can transfer and store your Digimon there, raise them, you can evolve them, and get all kinds of different items, so make sure you don't miss out on that too.
Alright, well, I also have an uncle who works at Bandai, and he told me some secrets too. For example, besides and alongside the Vital Bracelet Lab app, the Vital Bracelet Arena app is also set to launch. There you can store your Digimon and participate in 2v2 offline battles. They're also planning to have Vital Hero events where you can battle and increase your rank. Which means, DF, I need you out there, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 miles a day so we can reach the top ranks. Oh yeah, there was one question I did have though, maybe you could answer. I don't actually know, how do I put my favorite Digimon on the Vital Bracelet?
Yeah, so the cool thing is that the Vital Bracelet comes with Digimon of its own, but if you want to get some others, there are separately sold dim cards which come with Digimon of their own, which of course you can train, raise, evolve, and do all that great stuff together, so I'm sure you'll find the perfect partner for you as well.
Alright, well in that case, let me go find my favorite Digimon, get moving, and if you folks out there see me, prepare to catch these hands, or feet. You know what I mean. Anyway, folks, go grab your Digimon Battle Hero today and move more, battle more. Don't miss out.
Vital Hero. The wait is over. Your adventure begins. Unleash your inner monster. Harness your power. And never give in. All heroes rise to face the challenge. Where will your adventure take you? Move more, battle more. Vital Hero.
Alright, and with that, Dan Vang is at a 1-1 against the Challengers. And honestly, it's not been easy for him. Like, these have been some incredible games. If you didn't watch that first one, make sure you check it out because this has been so incredible to watch. And he's got that first 1,000 in his pocket. Can we make the reverse sweep and make it all the way up to 4,000?
Well, I want to know how that turns out. Look, if you folks want to know how that turns out as well, then stay tuned for the next episode of the Digi Showdown Season 2.